Alright, so here we are with another episode of Minecraft. I don't know why my villagers are so insistent on wandering so far away from my actual village. It makes me nervous. So, yeah, I keep finding them in random spots and thinking see another farmer. That they've just disappeared, so still trying to figure that out. But mainly, we are working on mostly finishing off the iron farm after a brief detour to the little castle under the sea where all of these drowns are. I don't quite know why I decided that I wanted to come out of here, but I figured that there was going to be a couple of treasure chests down here, and I wanted to take a look. There was, but unfortunately gravel landed on top of it, so I can't actually open the treasure chest. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I finally got one of my villagers over to this side of the iron farm so that I could use him to help populate the next set of villagers. And the main way I do this is by having them walk up, because I don't have enough iron to make a rail system like I did in the other game. I did eventually get him over here, but it was quite the struggle. So I decided to do the bed format where you kind of have them at night try and maneuver towards you the whole time. So I decided to do that. It was a little bit more complicated because I unfortunately had so many monsters spawning towards me and coming at me, but thankfully we were able to get him safely into his bed and then quickly skedaddle out of there before anything terrible happened. And then I got my second villager, because you only need 2 if you want to make to populate a villager, because once you get 2 then you can just multiply them out and it's fine. But the problem was that this guy kept on wanting to swim back to the main shore. So instead of just leaving him to his own devices, he eventually kind of figured out, actually, that's a long way around. So I kind of just got in my boat and shoved him along to kind of hurry up the process to get him closer to it. But unfortunately, by the time we got back to it, we'd waited a little bit too long and a whole lot of mobs had spawned. So I decided to do the composter way, where you make him go there and he'll follow that, and then he's good. So I was finally able to get both of them in there, and then I tossed all the bread in, kind of alley-ooped it over the top of it. I wasn't very good at getting it over the glass, but I kind of went with that method, tossed a couple of carrots, and eventually I did get, this isn't the next day, that was quite a cut for you guys, but next day, did get a baby villager in there. But when he woke up, he accidentally spawned outside of the little thing, and he just kept skedaddling around there like there was no tomorrow. So it took a little bit of figuring before I finally got all of the villagers inside the little section. At this point I had 4, which is pretty good. I have enough beds for there to be 5. I only have 3 composters because the version of this iron farm that I'm doing is the one that has the zombie that spawns, because I found that worked a lot better when it came to generating iron at a higher rate. So I went that way, but because I went that way, it's a little bit off. And now you're wondering, how is there a villager zombie in there? Simple. I accidentally let a baby zombie in, because this little path that you see all these zombies on routed all the way up to it, and baby zombies can fit in between those little areas. And because of that, it turned one of my villagers into a villager zombie. Please answer this question, but can villager zombies turn other villagers into zombies? Because I ended up taking this guy out, but I don't know if I needed to or not. and I got unclear answers on the internet, and so I decided to play it safe because I didn't want to have to cure all of my villagers inside my iron farm. So I just took him out, and I figured that was best. But if he can't turn the rest of my villagers, then I feel like that was an unnecessary adventure to go on. Also, this iron golem inconveniently spawned outside. That's because I have a lot of blocks for it to spawn on, specifically the staircase and stuff, so I decided that I wasn't going to do that. And then I need to get back up to the top, and I didn't see the creeper, and I died. So let me know what you guys think down below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.